Hi, Miss Angie, Mr. Gary. This assignment is about new materials after the Industrial Revolution, that is steel, glass, and concrete. I've chosen to talk about building designed by Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava. A little bit about the architect. A little information about the architect. He was educated in Valencia, Spain, and Zurich, Switzerland, graduated both as an engineer and as an architect. He is famous as a neo-futuristic architect, structural engineer, sculptor, and painter. I have chosen to talk about one of his latest and controversial project, namely the new World Trade Center transportation hub called the Oculus. It is a building of glass and steel. In this, he has blurred the lines between architecture and engineering to create buildings into an art. His work is both graceful and, of course, iconic. His design were mostly aesthetic sensations, although most of the time there is a cost overrun. And in this case, there is a cost overrun of 100%. This building, the Oculus, is a transportation hub that connects 11 subway lines, the train system, the MTA routes, the ferry services, the MTA routes, and the parking garages. This building is predominantly made of steel and glass, and it diffuses with light from the external ribs. As you can see from the ceiling of this building, all the structures are in his signature white, this is the glass skylight, 355 feet long. Initially, it was supposed to be openable, but due to budget escalation, it was straight. As you can see, this is actually an engineering and architectural feat. The all steel works in this building was painted with corrosion protection system. In other words, the steel in this building will not rust. Look at the internal structure. It is all exposed and in the signature white columns. He has actually designed this structure, this building, as a structure to evoke a bird taking flight. He was trying to do something very light and atmospheric, where the sky and firmament is real. You can see from this. As a trained engineer, he delights in the ornamentation, bending, and curving steel until it takes on a sumptuous, naturalistic geometry. The skylight Oculus was given its name because of Byzantine architecture, that is to let the sun shine in like into the Pantheon. Highly skilled engineering works with abstract images of steel and pins or ribs. As you can see from here, this is some of the pictures taken during construction. You can see the huge, big amount of ribs and steel that is being used. Some facts about this building. The material used, The architect have actually used over 12,500 tons of specially designed structural steel. Virindale truss also served as a backbone to support the northeast corner of the memorial. This truss alone weighed over 270 tons. Huge steel rafters arch up to 160 feet high. The architect have actually used 700 glass panels, averaging 50 square feet each panel. All were prefabricated off-site and brought to site for installation only. And over 610 pieces of steel rafters, 200 feet high, weighing an average of 20 tons each, also prefabricated and delivered to site for installation. Look at the graceful fins, look at the skeletons, and look at those glass panels. Look at this Oculus. If the budget was not cut, it would have been a 355 feet long skylight. Indeed, it would be unusual. But unfortunately, this architect is well known for cost or budget overrun, so it was scrapped. Indeed, this building has got over 200. This building was started construction in 2008 July and partially completed in October 2013. And it will be fully opened by March 2016. This hub serves over 200,000 daily commuters, and it has got over 800,000 square feet of interior space, columnless, and it is made in steel structure. Indeed, this particular architect, he is famous for iconic buildings and cost overrun. He could have actually used design it to suit the budget of then 2 billion, but then cost escalation to 4 billion. He have quoted, he has always aspiring to search for more light and space. Indeed, the Oculus surely would have achieved this purpose because this building has got steel, light, and diffuse light filter through the exterior bricks. I think Calatrava considers architecture as an art, and the most abstract of them all. Is probably most difficult to reach in terms of preparations to deliver something coherent. This building, he has designed it as a bird taking flight. Indeed, it looks like a very graceful bird that is ready to fly off. In fact, he said the Oculus was designed to resemble a bird being released from a child's hand. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you.